it is time to clean up our desk and get to crocheting. We have a bunch of stuff that needs to be recapped, and we still have a bunch of stuff that needs to be done. Man, my husband did such a good job mowing our lawn. It looks so good. Props to him. Okay, I'm going to turn on the fan, and then we're going to pick out a video to watch while I crochet, and then I'll show you what I'm crocheting. Just kind of like a little update on our egg aprons, because yes, I am still working on those. It's fine. Hi. Here's what we're currently working on. This is Granny Square Apron number 2. This one is for my mom. And, what else? Yeah, remember how I was like, oh, I don't think I'm going to do it this way again? Yeah, I'm doing it this way again. But I am just going to add several more rows to it, just to make sure that, yes, it is big enough for all of the little chickens, because that was something that was kind of stressing me out last time, and I'm not 100% satisfied with like how the chickens are laid out on the apron. Would it have helped if I blocked it? Probably. Am I going to block this one? Probably not. It is what it is. It'll buff. So anyway, yeah, this is basically what I'm working on. I've done 14 rows. I think I stopped at 18 last time, and I think I at least need to go to 20. At least. Maybe 22. So, we're gonna go. See how long it takes us to get there. I have a date scheduled with my lovely husband later today, but that's not until like 4 p.m. We're sitting at like 1 p.m. right now, so I should be able to knock this out pretty good. So, yeah. I probably won't have time to do the band, but I'll definitely be able to finish this, hopefully. The really sad thing about these things is like you start off and it's like going so fast and you're like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna have this done in no time. And then like as you continue to add rows, it gets bigger, so it takes longer. And then it's just depressing because you're like, I've been on this row for 5 years. But such is the way of the world. And yeah, let's get crocheting. Somebody, bless the high heavens, somebody went out and donated, or like gave up, a ton of yarn, which is such a big deal. I feel like I've been looking at the exact same 3 skeins of like gross, clumpy purple yarn for the last 3 weeks, which, could I make something out of it? Yes. Would I like it? Would I be proud of it? No. So we're not wasting our money on yarn we're not going to use. Just because it's cheap doesn't mean we need it. Point being, I have new yarn and I'm going to show you. I purchased this bag. It was 1 doll hair. Do I feel like it encompasses my soul? No, but it did get the job done of carrying my yarn from the store to my house. So, okay. First up, we have, are these the same colors? No. We have these 2 skeins of yarn. This one, they're all Red Heart, by the way. don't be expecting superior quality. These were donated. I don't know where the names. I almost said this one's called Moth Proof, but it's not. That's literally, oh, there's the name of. Okay, this one's Copper Kettle. No idea how old it is. Yeah, it doesn't give a date. It gives a die lot number, but that's it. Copper Kettle and Mardi Gras. They're almost exactly the same, but this one has some green in it. So I'm wondering if maybe I can use them together. I mean, they're very similar, just not quite exactly the same. Then I got some beautiful forest green. Got 2 of those. I tried to get at least some of the same colors. That way I could actually like make some projects with them. So forest green. This one, oh, this is just yellow. Go figure, why wouldn't you want to name it something fun? Because people are boring. But yeah, 2 yellows. A beautiful pink. I love, 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 love the shade of this pink. What will I make with it? Nobody knows. But it's beautiful. This is a classic Midwestern. I feel like everybody has a pot holder in this color. It didn't come with a tag, so I don't know what the name is, but I mean, my mom went through a phase of making like tons of washcloths for everybody for Christmas, and this is the color that you make with it. Yeah, it's very Christmassy. It made me nostalgic, so that's why that's there. We got some random yarns for our scrap blanket, just because this one's like super duper soft. I really love the feeling of it, and I like, for my scrap blanket, I want to be able to like run my hand over it and feel different types of like soft textures. So this one's also very soft. I'm sad that I don't have a full skein of this one, because this one's super duper duper soft, but you get what you get. A brown and a white. This one also, I'm thinking more for like in between random colors of the scrap blanket. I found that I like to layer white in between them, just so that way you don't get like a throw up feeling of all the random colors. And in total, I paid 75 cents for 10 skeins of yarn and $1 for the bag, so $9.26. Oh hey, welcome back. So my lovely husband took me out on a date. We went out on a hiking trail, which is why I am all gymmed up and why I'm very shiny, because I'm very white. I need so much sunscreen and so much bug spray because I'm just too sweet. But yeah, went on a date, went on a lovely hike, and we went on a trail that was about 10 miles long. And so we found a parking lot that was like in the middle of that trail. And so we walked 5 miles down one way and then kind of did like some loops around and stuff. And then we came back. And as we were like coming back to the parking lot, we were debating about whether or not to go the other way and do 5, 10 more miles. We're both very long-legged, so I don't know. And we're both pretty physically active, so we weren't like meandering. We were pretty intensely walking. And we were like feeling good. Like we both stopped at the gas station, got ourselves a little energy drink beforehand. Found out my man drinks rain. Did not even know that was a thing, but found out about it today, so don't even know who I'm married to at this point. And as we're coming back to the parking lot, I see like this big vehicle pull up. It has both of its windows rolled down, and our car is parked kind of like in the middle of the parking lot because they had trees planted, so we specifically parked in a spot where like the shade would continue to grow over our car. And I'm like watching this car because we can see the parking lot. We're still quite a bit away, but we're like coming up to like a U where we can either continue going on our journey or we can go back to the parking lot. And this car drives all the way around the parking lot and then pulls up right alongside our vehicle. And mind you, this is an empty parking lot besides our car at this point. Like, the other cars that were there when we left are now gone. And so I look at my husband and I'm like, we need to go back to the parking lot. And he's like, what? And I'm like, that vehicle's scoping out our car. And we drive a vehicle that is like currently, a lot of them are being recalled. Insurance won't cover them because if they have a key to start, they're really easy to hotwire. And it was going around to like a viral TikTok trend to try to like hotwire this type of car. Well, the vehicle we have, it isn't a key to start, so you can't hotwire the car. But lots of times people are just so dumb, they don't even know all the details. They're just like, oh, I can hotwire this car because it's this make and model. And it's like, no. But they're dumb, they don't know that. And so they break into cars and they try to like pull the push to start button off, and then they try to like rip the wires out there and try to hotwire it, and it's like, what are you doing? But so just like knowing that information, knowing that they might try to break into our car, and the fact that people are just shady to begin with, and this car's driving shady. I haven't seen any people, but like their windows are down. So we go ahead, we turn, and we start walking towards the parking lot, and my husband's like, so sweet, and trying to believe the best in people, is like, you're just being paranoid. It's okay, they're gonna leave, walk a little bit slower, we'll watch them pull out here in a minute. And as we're rounding the corner, because there's tall grass, but like we can still see the tops of the cars, as we round the corner and we kind of break into the entrance of the parking lot, there's a full-grown woman just looking in the back of our vehicle, and our cars are parked sideways, so we can very clearly see the back end of our car, and their vehicle is parked on the other side of our car. Our car is closer to us, and I make eye contact with the gentleman who's like hanging in the passenger seat, and we're far enough away that like I don't hear them talk, but I'm guessing that the lady saw us because she booked it back to her vehicle, and thankfully they didn't like speed away, but they definitely like immediately pulled out of the parking lot and left. And I was like, and my husband was like, okay, that was really weird. And I was like, you think? So our car did not get broken into, thank the high heavens. We loaded up and we went to a different parking lot that was much betterly. We went to a parking lot that was significantly more, what's the word I'm trying to think of? So we found another parking lot. We went ahead, packed up, found a better parking lot that had more people in it. We even found a state trooper chilling in that parking lot, and we were like, sick. So we parked there and then we walked on some more trails. We walked for overall about 2 hours. It was a really, really nice walk. I don't think I sunburned. I don't think I did. I think I did a good job. I think I sunscreened. I think we stayed as much in the shade as we could. It was hot today though. It was in the 80s. And it's only May. But yeah, good day, good date. Got our special little drinks, went on our serotonin walk. All things that begin well, end well, at least for me today.